you chosen. Love when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in ear shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn around, she spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. That's me with I'm a token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the he always bless me. Stuffing in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Easy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm
shoot my shot. Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone, brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain a thunderstorm. Private flights in private, nights nobody knowing. Told her she was with the one, they were snoring. Sleeping on me, woke 'em up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was wrong.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We're live. From Portland, Oregon, hometown fans are cheering for their Trailblazers. Now, here's Lillard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, here's Covington. After the miss from Trae Young. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard misses. And here's Bogdanovich to the inside. Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Shot's good from Young.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And here's Young after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Here's Collins. A shot off that time. Good D by Covington. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Danilo Gallinari.
Nurkic in the post. Takes it out to Covington. Back to Nurkic. Pocket 6. And Capella sends it back.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Onyeka Okongwu, Cam Reddish, Kevin Huerter, DeLon Wright.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gallinari in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots over Covington. That one off the back iron and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for Lillard.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Back to Huerter. Over in the corner, Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He recognizes the challenge of staying connected to Damian Lillard defensively. coach told me Lillard's become so comfortable well beyond the arc, you have to be in his shirt from 30 feet plus. We'll see if they can succeed at that dance tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Wright. Out to Gallinari. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Multiple defensive positions is why Covington has the value he does for this team.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Lillard. That one goes in. Lillard's got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the wing right side. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Herter. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Assisted by...
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And here comes the break. Pass to Zeller. In the corner, Powell with it. Lillard from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it to go.
Bam.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Your Blazer dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Covington into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, teams want to get Covington off the three-point line and make him uncomfortable, but he shows you he can finish off the bounce.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of the game to tie or go ahead.
And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside. Forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The free throw drops for Lillard. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's Young, and that one is good. Young's got 6.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
3 points.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Young with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Capella missing. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Several teams changing it up here.
Give them a hand, fans. Your
Portland leading.
dancer.
Poked away. Lillard with it. Lillard picks him up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Lillard, defended by Young. 5 to shoot. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That's his first foul.
His first personal. Second team foul.
Here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nailed from three-point land.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the rebound by Nurkic.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Powell. Launches it. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovich. Pretty much zoned in.
McCollum right side. Over Bogdanovich. Again, McCollum missing. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. .43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Young. Nurkic with the block.
Clint Capella.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Portland trailing here. Now here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That's on Clint Capella.
Team foul.
With the lineup out there, that might be the last guy you want to foul. Dame's got some of the best free throw numbers in history.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The free throw drops for Lillard.
So many stories about Damian Lillard, not just on the floor, but off the court. And in everything that he does, whether it's basketball or his rap career, there's a tremendous amount of passion behind it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Second free throw, no good.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
It's tipped.
That's the end of the first half. Your score, your Trailblazers, 26. The Hawks, 25.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Young. 9 points in the game so far. The shake. And it goes down 2 points. Young's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And it's McCollum in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 8 points.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
And Young, here we go. Good. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now McCollum, 8 points for him. From past the arc. And another three for Portland.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 3. Back to Powell. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the basket by McCollum.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot. You know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
Here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Very healthy 6 for 9.
Aggressive scoring is one thing, but to do it as efficiently as Dame does it, man, that jumper is tight.
Young, right side. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 5. And a wide open look for McCollum. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. McCollum, no good. The Hawks trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On its way from Young for 2. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's McCollum. 15 points in the game. Knocked away. Over to the wing. For the tie. Drills it from outside. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Here's Lillard. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Herter. Back to Gallinari. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Nance. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
3 shots.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Left side, Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Herter. 5 on the clock. Collins, good.
John Collins.
And the Hawks lead by 1.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Stolen by Collins. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Williams. Shoots over Covington. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
All right, look who's coming out.
Bucks ahead.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Pass to Powell. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Powell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Portland.
Assist
and the dunk by Capella.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Simons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
First team foul.
The road less traveled. Anthony Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, Covington. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal. Second team foul. Down the lineup for your Trailblazers, C.J. Elleby.
On defense, Atlanta. They lead by 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fourth.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the at all costs.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
2 shots.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Here's Williams. Gallinari outside. A fadeaway. And it's Portland with the rebound.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Elleby. Over in the corner, Lillard. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Gallinari with the rebound.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Zhang, high post. Outside Williams. Back to Zhang. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Zhang's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Lillard. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Outside Collins.
2 minutes
4 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key. And here are the Trailblazers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And Nurkic's getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Atlanta again missing. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard from outside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Back to Young. A second chance effort. Lillard outside. To the middle. Here's Nurkic.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively. And that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Capella at the elbow. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Here's Collins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Stolen by Lillard. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal, fourth team foul.
So it's Portland now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 6-point lead. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's McCollum off the drive. And it's blocked.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Young with the steal. So the Trailblazers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.